Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And so this video is about the AMVCA's Cultural Day. I just wanted to take a look at your favorite celebrities and the way they dress to AMVCA. I may not even know the name of every one of them, but I'm sure when you see your favorite celebrity, you're just going to identify immediately. And these African Magic Viewers Choice Awards Cultural Day shows that the Nigerian culture remains robust, healthy, and worth, celebrating. It remains unshaken. And so the cultural day, both Nigerians and non-Nigerians dressed to represent the Nigeria, Igbo, Hausa, Ijo, Urobo, Efik, and other Nigerian cultures. And the Yoruba guys, the guys slay, in Fila, Abetiaja, Okbuaguas, and Ula, all dressed for the occasion and fully represented and showcased the diversity of Nigeria. And this year's AMVCA, what I really enjoy most is the diversity of Nigerian culture. And these AMVCAs remain the most prestigious celebration of African film and television, where it honors remarkable contributions to storytelling and artistic expression across the continent, and it's one of the most anticipated events in the AMVCA lineup. It serves as a vibrant kind of platform to showcase Africa's rich heritage, Africa's indigenous fashion, African music, and creative expression. And, it's so beautiful. You're going to be seeing, you're seeing a lot of beautiful attire, both on men and women. I'm not mentioning names because I may not be able to mention the name of all of these celebrities. Like, there are so many. There are some that I don't even recognize after, being in their attire, and until I have to really scrutinize and I realize, oh, this is so person. But when you see your celebrity, just identify and, assess the attire. But I tell you, everybody came with their A game, and, they are nailing it. They hit the look so well. And there's this creativity, there's passion and innovation that define African fashion, music, fame, and artistry. It's just a dazzling showcase of African excellence, where the brightest talents come together to honor the creative spirit that transcends borders. And a lot of them spoke on the red carpet. Some of the celebrities, for instance, Demi Okolawa was interviewed, and he said he's a Yoruba, guy to the core, and he always represents himself first as a Yoruba man, and as a Nigerian man, and as an African man, and that he always show up at international events in African attire, and that we still have our culture, and we still have a very healthy culture. And the fact that people forget that Nigeria is not limited to Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt is quite, funny. And the fact remains that our culture is still intact. Still very, very intact. Our culture is so intact. It's so beautiful. It's so nice. We should not just celebrate fashion. We carry fashion. Like, we carry am for head. When it comes to fashion, just give it to Nigeria. Just look at it from A to Z. You can attest to it that Nigerian fashion is still one of the best so far. And this cultural day celebrates a rebirth, not just a tradition, but of how we see ourselves, how we honor our ancestry, and how we pass down, our values through art. And I love the fact that people are using Nigeria. That's Daidemi or Kolawa, in his, Nigeria. You will see, immediately you see him, this is a Nigerian guy. So everybody is well represented. Everybody is well represented in their attire, that they don't need to tell you that this is what I'm wearing. When you see Yoruba person, this is Yoruba. When you see a Yoruba guy, you see, oh, this is a Yoruba guy. You see Igbo, or you see Hausa, by their attire, quickly identify. Licorice actually won best Yoruba dressed female, and Prince as well won for male, while Licorice won for female, and Prince won for male. And so this thing was just big. I think this AMVCA began as a celebration of African film excellence, but now it has really evolved into a kind of vital cultural movement, if you will agree with me, like a canvas where Africa proudly paints our colors, textures, voices. And multi-choice African Magic is a platform through which we see ourselves, not only as storytellers, but as custodian of culture. Even abroad, you see people saying they are watching Nigerian movie, they are watching African movie. Yes, I tell you, abroad, people watch African movie now. They watch especially Nigerian movie. They just want to see, they love the way we come about storytelling. And I'm so loving it. So AMVCA is a platform. I said it the other time, that not only as storytellers, but as custodians of culture, which is quite display in all of this picture that you are seeing. And every story told, every performance honored, every look worn by each of them, for this occasion is an act of preservation. It's a declaration that her heritage matters a lot, and our children's children, as they are growing up, they will continue, by telling the story. They continue with our culture. They continue with, where we stop, or where we're going to stop. Then they take it from there. So guys, this is where I'll be drawing the curtains. Don't forget to take good care of yourself. You come first. Stay beautiful till I come your way next time. Bye.